doing?
I'm fine.
On behalf of me, I am really thrilled upon my stay in Jimma city. It is very interesting city which is found in the south western part of Ethiopia. Yeah. Our program is, as you know, it's Explore Ethiopia. We came here to explore tourist destination areas of Jimma. So we have been together last time in the first episode. We have been discovering or exploring Jimma Museum.
Yes.
And you were the curator.
Yes.
So you brought up me today here. So where are we now?
We are now in the old historical mosque of Jimma, which is count about 170 years old mosque. And now we can go to see the history as well as each rooms of this mosque.
Of course, yes. While we were exploring the Jimma's museum, I have seen the photo of this mosque, I think.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, I think is it built by the grandfather of Jimma Bajifar?
Yes, this mosque is built, yes, it's really true. It is built by grandfather of Abba Jafar. His name is Abba Boka, who ruled over Jimma from 1858 up to 1862 for 4 years. So during his reign, he had built 3 mosques in this town, but this one is the great mosque. And when this mosque built at that time, it is covered by grass.
Okay.
But later, during the period of Abba Jafar, it is covered by sheet. Yeah. And why we call this mosque 40? 40 mashaykhs, 40 ulamas come from abroad and sit in this mosque and taught the Islamic learning, Islamic religions for local people. So for this reason, we call it Masjida Afurtamaa or 40 Mosque.
Okay, so is it currently serving as a mosque or as a tourist destination?
It is both.
Both.
Yeah, the local community still use it, and lots of tourists are visit this museum, still visiting this museum.
Yeah, the mosque is found at the outskirts of Jimma, right?
Yes.
Around hill areas. So we can also find the palace of Jimma Bajifar over there. Still, it is under renovation, but we will try to take a picture of it. Anyways, let us go inside. Let us put off our shoes.
Yes.
And discover its history, values, and so on and so forth. So let's go inside, and you're gonna tell me details.
Okay.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. استفاد مرحبا تفضل مسالم.
Akkam jirtu? Nagaa. Akkam jirtu? Baga nagaan nagdi.
اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد. من الجليل يا من أنزل الجميل وستر القبيح. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا مولانا.
Right, viewers, you are watching Explore Ethiopia. We are at Jimma city to explore tourist destination areas available in the city. Now we are in the ancient and historic place, which is Fortis or in a far remote Afurtamaa Mosque, which is ancient. It is expected to be built before 170 years ago by the grandfather of King Bajifar. So in this place, ulamas, sheikhs, and religious followers, as well religious leaders, all the time came here early in the morning and they pray at least for 5 times and they conduct their religious activities as you have seen earlier. So this is very historic place, as I've told you. It is also a religious place, but it is also open for tourists to be visited because it is already registered as a tourist destination area by Jimma City Tourism Commission. Anyways, as you have seen, we have had a very blissful prayers from the sheikhs and the religious followers. So this is a place where they stored their religious books and holy books, including the Holy Quran, and they conduct this kind of prayer for their God or Allah every day. So this is what's happening at this mosque, sidelined with the tourism activities. Anyways, they are going to show us other places inside the mosque. So we are exploring the taste and it is the color of this ancient mosque, which is found in Jimma city, right beside Jimma Bajifar Palace. So we are exploring these historical places. Please do stay with us. This is Explore Ethiopia. I am Ogayo Mulana. Do stay with us. Enjoy the program. Kabru, I really appreciate the time I have spent with ulamas, sheikhs, and the religious leaders of this ancient mosque. But just to give a brief tip about this mosque for our audience, what makes it special from different mosques available in Ethiopia? For instance, there is a giant and historic mosque in Addis Ababa, which is Anwar Mosque. So what makes it special?
This mosque is one of the oldest mosque of southwestern parts of Ethiopia, and it was built during the grandfather of the king, Abba Jafar. His name is Abba Boka. And when he was built this mosque, the roof is, as I told for you, covered by grass. But later, during the period of Abba Jafar, it is totally renovated. The work structure of this mosque is the same with the palace. They had used indigenous tree for timber and for beam and joists. And for the construction of wall, the same with the palace of Abba Jafar, they had used mud, fermented mud, egg, as well as powder of wheat. But the sheet is brought from Europe, but the other part of the house is, or mosque is from local. So lots of people appreciated about this mosque. Even one Arab person had visited this mosque, and he said that, so the gate of heaven is Jimma, he said, after he had visiting this mosque. So this mosque is served especially during the period of Abba Jafar, as well as during his grandfather, as a cultural center of Muslim Islamic cultural center, served as Islamic cultural center, like university of today. And the second thing, it is close with the palace, as well as with the cemetery of royal family. Okay. It is not far from this mosque, and it has still now it give ritual purpose, religious purpose. Every activities of religion undertaken in this mosque still. There is students, Quran students. It has 5 rounds of praying still did in this mosque.
Right. So do tourists drawn from different parts of the country as well overseas usually come to this mosque? And could you please share us their impressions, as you have already told me, one Arab who have said earlier. That's the first question. Next, I think it is open for Muslims as well for non-Muslims, as it is a tourist destination area. But is this something to pay for a visit?
Nothing to pay for visiting still. And most of the people not know this mosque. And may after they had a visit museum or Palace of Abba Jafar, so when the guide tells about this mosque, they directly come to visit. But unless most of the tourists not know about this mosque.
That's because lack of promotion?
Lack of promotion, yeah. It has a lack of promotion. Maybe after this discovery, we will wait. A lot of tourists have to visit this mosque.
Yeah. So is it renovated or is it as it is?
So before good renovation undertaken, but that means not best. So it needs renovation. When we see the roof, still it is leakage. So it needs renovation. The outside, it needs, that means wall, it needs painting. So, but it is not enough. The past renovation is not enough for this historical mosque.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a problem we're facing as a country because we have to preserve and nurture tourist destination areas available in all parts of the country. That's it, because most of the time tourist destinations under UNESCO gets a proper protection, but those are not registered or something kept alive. Anyway, thank you very much. I am really interested and I'm really thrilled for seeing this ancient mosque. Anyways, beside this mosque, I think there is a grave of the royal family, including Bajifar. Could you please tell me that so that we are going to see?
Yeah, we are going to see it.
Okay.
So, by the way, I told for you why this mosque is called 40. 40 ulamas come from abroad and taught the local Muslim community from this mosque. And the grave of those 40s were also near to the
Really?
grave of
so
the...
they have lived here and died here?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
They are foreigners?
Foreigners.
From different parts of the world?
From Arab, from Harar, from Wollo, from Ifat.
Okay. Okay. Are they Ethiopians?
Some are Ethiopians.
Okay.
Most of them are Ethiopians.
Okay. The others are from
abroad.
From Arab countries?
Yes,
something?
Arab countries.
But they are 40?
40.
40?
Yeah, 40 in number.
So all of them have died and their grave is...
We could get there.
we will see that?
Yes.
All right, that's it. So any point you'd like to add regarding this mosque?
So any point what I tell is what I wanted to talk is renovation. At least renovation, and anybody who wants to visit this mosque, that means we're inviting anybody who visiting this historical mosque with the grave of the palace. It is close, by the way. Abba Jafar Palace, 40 Mosque, and the cemetery of the royal family also close as on the same direction.
Yeah.
So one tourist can get these three historical tourist sites.
All right. Yeah, so we are delivering the message for a proper institution. It might be the Ministry of Tourism, the Federal Ministry of Tourism, or the Oromia Tourism Commission as well. So it needs a proper attention. Anyway, this is Explore Ethiopia. So today we are discovering the ancient mosque of the Fortis, or Afurtamaa Mosque, which is found in Jimma city, which is built before 170 years ago by the grandfather of Jimma, Abba Jafar the king. So still serving as a religious place as well, tourist attraction destination in Jimma city, which is found nearby the palace of Jimma Abba Jafar, so that when you come here, you can taste all the spiritual as well religious as well cultural and historical attractions of the mosque. Now we are going to see the grave areas of the royal families as well as for these ulamas. Please stay tuned. This is Explore Ethiopia.
اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد المنزل بالشفقة والحنان بإذن ملك الديان اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد باعد بها بيننا وبين خطايانا كما بعد بين المشرق والمغرب اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد باعد بها بيننا وبين خطايانا كما بعد بين المشرق والمغرب اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد تنيلنا بها الخلود بالنعيم يا حكيم يا حليم.
Kabru, so what kind of things are you going to show us here?
So this, by the way, it is too wide. The compound of this grave area is too wide. We can classify it into two. Our right side is the royal family of the king, and on our left we have the grave of the Hajj ulamas, also the knowledgeable person, especially known in religious, Islamic religious. So we have those graves on this side, and now in front we have the children of the king, wives of the grave of the wives, grave of the children, as well as grave of the King Abajifar II.
Oh, that's awesome. So at the right side we found families and relatives of the royal family or the King of Jimma Bajifar, and on the left side there's knowledgeable people, especially in secularism or in Islamic thought, right?
Yes.
All right, so let's see first. I'm really eager to see the grave of King Jimma Bajifar.
Yes.
Let us start from that.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Yes, Kabru, I think we have arrived
Yes.
at the place. Is this the grave of King Bajifar?
Yes, this is a grave of King Abajifar, and it is about 6 meters.
Really?
And after he dies, they directly brought here. Why? Because before this grave area is including with the palace of Abajifar. And I told for you the relatives of the king were also buried here, and ulamas and the mashaykhs and hajjs are also buried here. Surrounding of this grave, we could find the wives of the king. Those whole 6 wives were buried here. So this is the grave of the king. Even it is huge. Why? Because the king was naturally giant man.
Yeah, of course, he is giant, but I have never seen anything, and I don't think it will happen in the rest of the world, like a 6 meter long grave in the world. But this is unique and something different to see. Something I prefer or I suggest that's left is, I think you have to nurture the places. Okay, you have to make it something suitable for a visit so that people can come here and read their story. And then even if it is written in Amharic or in English language, that will be suitable as well, because people who frequently come here might not understand Arabic language. So that's my simplest suggestion. As my curator said, Jimma opens its door for investment, trade, tourism, and other sectors. So come and visit Jimma is our message. Thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed the program. This was Explore Ethiopia. Until I come yet with another program and episode next time, I am Ogayo Mulana. I'm going to return back to Addis. Goodbye. Have a nice time. Thank you, my brother.
Okay,
Let's go.
welcome.